Welcome to the PeopleSoft Campus Solutions PUM Image 27 highlight video. This is Susan Beidler, part of the product strategy team, working with Sandy Pearson to bring you the PI 27 highlights. For PUM 27 highlights, we have quite a focus on student success and improving your ability to provide great service to your students. We'll cover the Campus Solutions Digital Assistant, new pages where drop zones have been enabled, the enhancements to global address configuration, and new self-service fluid pages. Rounding out the updates, we'll take a look at the U.S. financial aid updates, as well as enhancements to the integration between Campus Solutions and student financial planning. Then we'll wrap up with regulatory updates for the UK. First on the agenda, let's look at a demo of the new Campus Solutions Digital Assistant. People Tools has delivered the integration between PeopleSoft applications and Oracle's Digital Assistant, which is part of the cloud technology platform. Campus Solutions is now providing some sample conversations or skills to give our customers an example of how they might leverage Campus Solutions as a source of information for supporting students and other campus constituents. Take a look at the demonstration, and we hope you'll see how useful this engagement mode might be for your campus. Note that the Oracle Digital Assistant is a separate product from Oracle and requires a subscription. So let's take a look at the Campus Solutions Digital Assistant. We see it located here at the bottom right of the student homepage, but you'll be able to locate this icon on whichever pages would make sense for your institution. So we'll click on the icon, look at the introduction, which of course you'll be able to change to reflect your institution's culture, terminology, how you want to introduce this to your students. And here are the couple of skills that we've provided in PI 27. The Enrollment Assistant, as you can see, covers enrollment dates and enrollment appointment. The Grade Assistant, you can see there what that skill will access. And then the Schedule Assistant. So those three examples will hopefully get you on a great start to building out chatbot content that will be meaningful for your institution. Let's look at a couple of these then. So what are my enrollment dates? If I ask that of the chatbot, he will ask me what term I'm interested in. So I'm going to select this term. And then based on the sessions that I'm active for as a student, I'll see that content. I can return to menu, or I can maybe type a keyword here. I'll just try appointment. And again, the bot asks me what term I'm interested in. So I'll say I'd like to see my enrollment appointments for the spring 2023 term. And there they are. So I could go to another term or look at dates, but I think what I'll do is go back to the menu and try some other examples. Let me move on to the Grade Assistant. So what are my latest grades? I ask the question or click on the question. I wait a second as it fetches my grades. Notice it has a nice sort of conversational style. And of course, you can modify that as you want to. So here are my grades. That's wonderful. And then if I wanted to search for a specific class, maybe I want to look for economics. How did I do there? And sure enough, there's my grade in economics from the summer session. Again, I'll type menu, or I could type class schedule, that sort of thing. So let me go back to my schedule here. Multiple ways to navigate in the bot. So I'll ask it to see my class schedule. Again, it will go search and see how many class schedules I have active, and then indicate or ask me if I want to open it or not open it. And notice it lets me know that I'm going to open up a new tab in the browser to actually see the class schedule, which we've chosen to show in full form mode here, as opposed to compressed in a small form factor. So I'll take a look at spring. My class schedule page, fluid class schedule page is displayed. I can look by class, I can look by date, etc. The other option I have is to look at my exam schedule. So maybe I'll ask by the keyword exam. And here are the upcoming examinations for 2022 fall. So those are the skills that we deliver: the enrollment assistant, the grade assistant, and the class schedule assistant. There's some other nice things that the bot can do for you. We call these the social skills, and these are where you'll want to make sure you have the right kinds of semantics identified for your institution. So students will most likely ask things that are not directly related to campus solutions, such as, what is the weather today? And it's great to have, a couple of responses ready to go so that you're not just leaving the student hanging. Here's one that I'm sure lots of our students might ask. Let's see here, what kind of response I might get to this. So at any rate, you can see where you can make the bot sort of a pleasant, enjoyable, personable interaction for the student. So I'll just say goodbye for now. And the bot says goodbye to me. So giving you an example of how you might be able to leverage the delivered conversations or skills in the Campus Solutions bot. Next, let's look at where we've added drop zones to pages. Drop zones let users add fields to delivered pages without customizing the delivered component or page definition. Fields are displayed and processed along with fields from the main page definition and any nested subpages or secondary pages. Continuing from previous releases, drop zones have also been added to the top and bottom areas of these pages. For financial aid, drop zones have been enabled in the self-service pages for award summary, accept decline, and cost of attendance. In admissions, we've added them to the application status page, and in student records to course history, milestones, and view grades. We built on the delivery in Pi26 for the global address configuration in Pi27. The enhanced global address configuration feature, which was first delivered in Campus Solutions Pi26, gives your institution more control over how to display address fields by country. In Pi26, we delivered configuration options for the existing edit address data entry pages, called secondary pages, including required fields and maximum field length. The new dynamic address pages include configuration options by country for a selection of address fields, field ordering, required fields, maximum field length, and the prompt or drop-down setup. In Pi27, we're doing something similar for the fluid pages that we did with the classic pages in Pi26. If you choose to add the new dynamic page, which is shown at the top screen print there, the configuration will be applied to the new dynamic fluid address pages in the same way as the classic pages. If you choose to stay with one of the 24 existing secondary pages, the existing non-dynamic fluid pages won't change. With the new autocomplete attribute, some web browsers automatically fill in address fields when users enter an address based on the value the user has saved in the browser settings. Rather than hard code the attribute values, we've included them in the setup pages so customers can make changes should they choose or need to do so. But as per the current HTML standard, our customers shouldn't need to make changes to these delivered values. Always in high demand, let's look at the self-service pages, which have been redesigned in Fluid. To support the continuing effort to provide a comprehensive Fluid student self-service experience, a new Fluid Milestones page has been added to the Academic Records tile. You can search for specific milestones using their status, and we've enabled drop zones at the top and bottom of the Milestones page. Using the 4 tabs on this page, students can see which options they need to complete, who their advisors are, any attempts made to complete the milestone, and they can attach documents to a milestone. You can control the student's access to upload attachments on the setup page. Here showing an example with no access to upload action. And this example shows a milestone where the student can upload an attachment. The status of the milestone determines the actions the student can take with those attachments. And of course, the students do not have the ability to delete attachments added by the administrative staff or advisors. The Fluid Style Sheet enables the small form factor for all the pages and actions. In Pi 27, we've also added exam schedules to the View My Classes Fluid page. This enhancement enables students to quickly view their schedule. You can now provide your students with the ability to upload an attachment as part of the diploma degree name step in the Fluid Apply for Graduation flow. For example, a student may want to upload a document with the description of how to pronounce their name. To support this, we've added this option to the application for graduation configuration pages, both institution and program level. Moving to U.S. financial aid updates, PUM 27 includes ICER updates for aid year 23-24, as well as the required updates for verification processing. With Pi 27, we've introduced an Oracle-built, Java-based federal methodology need analysis calculator, or FMNAC, to calculate the expected family contribution for financial aid funds that are awarded using the federal EFC for 2023 and 2024 and moving forward. This includes new entity structures, records, pages, components, and refactoring of the FM-INAS COBOL engine to the application package code and Java code. We delivered the existing institutional methodology INAS COBOL engine to support IMEFC calculations for aid year 2023 and 2024. Note that the page has been renamed to EFC 2023-2024 Global Options. Pi 27 delivers the ability to calculate FMEFC for aid year 23-24. We've supplied the federal edit numbers for non-reject edits. These are then used in the FM Assumptions link in the correct ICER records page. We continue to support the calculation for institutional methodology in the 23-24 aid year. With the implementation of parallel processing, we expect customers to experience similar processing times as seen when the batch INAS COBOL process was used for FMEFC calculations in aid years 2023 and earlier. In the new group box, customers are required to set these values to a number greater than 0. We recommend you work with your DBAs to determine the number of processes and the minimum number of transactions or processes to be performed based on available system resources. Please review the KM doc referenced on the slide for more information on this setup. Next, we'll look at enhancements to the integration between Campus Solutions and Student Financial Planning. This may be new to some of you, so let me introduce Student Financial Planning, also known as SFP. This is our latest module to support the full breadth of financial aid functionality. This is a cloud-based module, and we've integrated it with Campus Solutions to give our current customers the advantage of moving to this new functionality when they're ready and having it work directly with Campus Solutions. We're also building the integration of Student Financial Planning into our Student Cloud product, so we look at this as the future of Oracle's financial aid offering. The delivered integration supports the processing of messages between SFP and Campus Solutions. Message validation is a new process to help with reconciliation. For example, disbursement in SFP that didn't get posted to Campus Solutions. You're able to identify discrepancies and then use the resubmit option to resend messages for a specific student. Finally, we'll review the updates for UK regulations. To enable our customers in the UK to be in compliance with updated regulatory requirements, we delivered a number of updates in Pi 27. I wanted to remind our customers about Ideas Labs in the My Oracle support community. This is a useful capability that we've embraced to encourage our customers to provide direct input to strategy and development, as well as to support each other. You can see the URL here to go in and look at the different modules under Campus Solutions, where you can suggest your ideas and vote or comment on ideas that other customers have submitted. This gives us great insight as the strategy team into what is most important to our customer base and certainly feeds into our roadmap and our plans for each PUM release. We'd also like to take this opportunity to remind you of a number of resources that we think are very helpful for our Campus Solutions customers. First of all, on My Oracle Support, you have access to the Update Image homepage, as well as all the documentation related to Campus Solutions. There's also a link there to the videos that we produce for specific features or for a PUM image like this one. You also have a link there to the PeopleSoft Information Portal, which is one of the easiest ways to get access to all the content related to Campus Solutions. You have the Ideas Lab listed there as well, which we hope our customers will take full advantage of, as well as the Hug site, which is another tremendous resource for our Campus Solutions customers with all the content that you, our customers, have provided for each other. And then finally, for our customers moving to the cloud, maybe using SFP or interested in the journey to the cloud, you can take a look at Cloud Customer Connect. Thank you for joining us for the Campus Solutions PUM Image 27 highlight video, and we hope you'll join us for future PUM Image highlights.